Hey guys, on today's video I'm going to teach you how to change the background of your iPhone. It doesn't really matter if you guys have an iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. It's actually the exact same instructions. So let's just go right into your settings. Under your settings, just scroll down until you see Wallpaper. So let's just tap on Wallpaper. And from Wallpaper, our very first option will say choose a new wallpaper. So select that top option up here. Once we tap there, we're going to see all this. So we can select pictures that we have already from our phone, or we can select images from our iPhone itself. So let's just go through all of them really fast, and then we're gonna go through each one and showing all the options. So for example, we have dynamic, which is our very first option, and these are all the ones that we can choose from. We also have stills, which are all of these guys right here. And then we have live, which are these guys, which it's only 3 of them. They're basically like videos. If we go back, we can choose pictures from our phone. So if I go to all photos, for example, I can choose any one of these. So let's start off with that. Let's say I really like this picture here, which is my second last one. I can choose that as my background when I log into my phone, and also the background in my iPhone itself. So if I just press set, which is in the bottom right hand side, it's gonna ask me, do I want to set this as my lock screen, home screen, or set both? So my home screen is my background for my iPhone. My lock screen is kind of what you guys are seeing right now, where you guys can see the time and date before you actually get into your phone and you see all the apps. That's your lock screen. So usually people choose for both. So we're just gonna set for both. And right now I have that lock screen for both. So if I go back, I can see that background right here. And also I'm gonna see it on the background when I'm in my lock screen, which means this screen right here. So let me just go into it. That's before you unlock your phone. So I'm gonna go back into settings, and from settings I'm just gonna go back, and I want to show you dynamic, for example. Dynamic, any one of these, and they're gonna kind of move. It's also kind of like a video. And if I can set this just as my background, so I'm gonna set it as my home screen, and that's only for my background and not my lock screen, okay? So that's in my background right now, but will not be in my lock screen. Now let me go back to settings. I'm gonna go back, so that's dynamic. We're gonna go to stills. I'm gonna choose any one of these. So for example, this one, and I'm gonna set this one as my lock screen. So right now, if I go back, it's not gonna be my background of my phone when I'm in my apps, but only in my lock screen. So let me just go back into settings, go back, go into live. I just want to show you what live is. I choose this one, the very first one. And I'm gonna set this one to both. So I can see it on my lock screen already as a preview, and I can set it for both. Now if I go back, I'm gonna see this. If you scroll through, that's your background, okay? And it's also gonna be for my lock screen. So let me just go to my lock screen so you guys can see. So here's my lock screen. We can go back into settings. So the option to turn this on or off, it's just down here below, perspective zoom off, perspective zoom on. And that's what it does. Now I'm gonna turn on live photo. So I can press on my screen to see the wallpaper animate. So right now I can just press that and I'm gonna see it animate like so. So that's what's cool about this, and that's why I said it's kind of a video. So I'm gonna go and just cancel this for now. I'm gonna set it again as both. And that's my background. Now let me just go back and we're gonna see all your other stuff. So yes, you guys can choose any of your photos. So that's all photos. Favorites, you guys can even go into panoramics. I wouldn't really use that. If I scroll all the way down, I can even go into family share. So if there's stuff there in family share that I want to use those pictures, I can. What I'm gonna do right now is just choose this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and set it to both. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna choose perspective zoom, because I kinda like that movement. I'm gonna set again to both. And there we go. So that's gonna be my final. Anyways, that's how you guys can change the wallpaper from your phone. You guys can just get out of it once you're done. And that would be it for this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.